What's going on, guys? Gray back with another video, and I need your help. And this is going to be directed primarily to my YouTube friends or my PlayStation Nation friends. You guys, I need your help. All right, I've been watching reviews of the DLC, and for one reason or another, I am not getting enough from you guys. There are some specific things that I am looking for in a review as an Xbox user that I'm just not getting from y'all. All right, y'all, you tell me about the maps and how they're colorful, and you know they did this and they're 3 lanes and dot dot dot. Okay, I get it. I've heard those reviews. I've heard about 100 of them now because I'm looking for little pieces of information that I need you guys to give me. All right, here's what I want to know. All right, let me cut this down real nice and neat for you, and then you can all go make a video on it, because this is what people are looking for. We don't care what the maps look like as Xbox users. We can see what they look like. All right, here's what I need to know. Number one, is there flow to the maps? And I'm very serious when I say this. Flow is probably the most important thing, because after I play one of these maps more than 20 times, I could really care less what they look like, to be quite honest with you. You know, I played Grind in Black Ops 2 probably 300 to 400 times. And I know every nook and cranny in that map, and I don't really care how yellow it is. All right? Okay, so here's what I want to know. I want to know, is there flow? Number one. Number two, are there head glitches everywhere? Because I can't stand maps that are so oversaturated with head glitches. Is there a lot of dead space in the maps? You know, I'm looking for linear maps, kind of like Raid from Black Ops 2. That's what I like. There's no wasted space in Raid. There was very little wasted space in Standoff. You know, the really good maps that really stand out. What I'm not looking for is a map like Hunted on Black Ops 3, where there is so much space behind the spawns that is just not needed there. That's what I want to know. Is there a lot of wasted space? And how big are these maps exactly? Nobody's giving me this. How big are they? Because when I'm watching you guys play Splash and Rise and Gauntlet, these maps look huge. I mean, huge. They look like they're all the size of Hunted. And I'm looking at these maps and I'm watching y'all play them. And I know the movement capabilities on these maps. It looks like you guys are flying around. But these maps look absolutely gigantic, and of course every single one of y'all are posting TDM. TDM doesn't help me at all. The only domination gameplay I've seen on the new maps was on Skyjacked. Why aren't you guys posting domination? I'd really like to see where A, B, and C are on these maps. I'm really curious actually to see where they are. Okay, the other thing is, you guys have got to talk about the players that you're going up against. Some of y'all are very good, because I watched your gameplays. I know you have decent KDs and score per minutes, but none of y'all are talking about the competition that you're facing. Because I am seriously considering not buying the DLC if all I'm going to be doing is playing against Sweat. Now, I don't have a problem competing, but in the past CODs, I was able to deactivate the DLC, or at least uninstall them, so I could go back to just playing the core maps, because in the end of every single Call of Duty, the core maps are usually the best maps. That's why they're in the core rotation, because that's the one that the majority of the people are going to play. So I'm over here as an Xbox user watching all these PlayStation reviews, and all you guys are talking about is the color of the maps. I don't care. And as for zombies, I know you guys really like zombies. Me, I play zombies, you know. Some of my buddies really like it, so I'll jump in every now and then, but honestly, I could really care less about zombies. I play zombies when I'm bored, okay? Which isn't very often when it comes to multiplayer, because I get a lot of enjoyment out of multiplayer. Zombies, like your Der Eisendrache map, I mean, I've watched a couple of plays on it. I'd probably play it maybe 4 times. Once I hit level 25 or around 25 or 30, I have no reason to ever go back in there and do it again, because I'm just not one of those players who wants to grind it out over and over. So I am not going to buy a DLC based on that one zombie map. That's just me personally, okay? What I'm focused on is multiplayer. I like multiplayer a lot, and everything that I'm seeing is showing me that either I shouldn't or I don't know enough on whether to buy it. Well, what I'm planning on doing is this. I'm planning on not buying it opening weekend and watching everybody leave these core lobbies except for the noobs, and destroying the noobs in the regular maps. Because within a week or two, nobody's really going to care what you're posting if it's the new maps or the old maps. And I can get much better gameplays than anybody else on YouTube because I didn't buy the old maps, and there's not a way currently to deactivate the new ones. So I'm going to go up against all the weakest players who play the game. And you may think that that's bad, but you know what? I mean, I play the game to destroy people. I don't play it for aesthetics. Personally, that's just me. So I need my PlayStation YouTubers, please, you guys, do a review. Tell me about flow. Tell me about size of the maps. Tell me what kind of lobbies you're going up against. Is it going to be extremely difficult for somebody who gets good gameplays to get them on the new maps? I mean, seriously, just tell me. Be honest with me. I'll probably eventually buy the map pack. I mean, ever since Black Ops 1, you know, I usually only buy the first, maybe the second DLC. I never go further than that. I mean, Black Ops 2, I played that game for 3 years, and I only ever bought the first DLC, believe it or not. So it doesn't really bother me playing the same maps over and over. Alright, I didn't mean to go on a rant, and I'm not trying to judge anybody on what they've been doing on their videos, but if y'all can please help me out, give a legitimate review about the gaming style that you're coming across in these new maps. I really need it. I really need it. And your subscribers, believe it or not, they want this, and nobody's giving it to them. You guys are missing out on a real audience on your channel, alright? Okay, you guys, hit that thumbs up button if you got something out of this. Leave a comment down below. If you currently are on the PlayStation Network, you don't have a YouTube channel, answer some of my questions in the comment section because I need to hear this. And as always, subscribe if you're new. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.